Hey, what's up, YouTube? Nick the Smoking Irishman here. Just pulled into the lot where I park my truck at night when I'm home. I thought I'd do a video. It's been a while, just about a week. So not a while, but a little bit of time since I did a video. Just about a week, so I thought I'd do one real quick. I'm actually going to do several tonight. First, I'm going to show you what I'm smoking. I am smoking an e-cigarette. I'm one of them cool vapors now. This is an e-leaf 30 watt with a Aspire Nautilus mini tank. And inside of it, it's actually very, very dark fluid right now because I mixed it with the little bit that was left in there from this morning. Was some hazelnut coffee juice that was in there, and now it has a juice that I got from a local vaping store here in where I live. They have a line, I guess, of juices, is how you'd say it, that are named after the Avengers. So when I picked this up, you bought your thing, you got a free juice. So the juice that I got, which is kind of a like berry mixture with a little bit of menthol in it, is called, you probably can't see it, it's called Hawkeye. So why did I get this? I've been trying to quit smoking for a while. I started smoking a pipe hoping to quit smoking, and quickly realized, at least for me, it's a pain in the butt to pack a pipe and smoke a pipe while I'm driving the truck. Tamp it and, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I was trying to find a cigar to smoke while I was in the truck, and I found several cigars that I really, really liked, but it's just, to be able to get, buy them, I go broke. I mean, it's cheaper for me to buy cigarettes. So then I tried these. If you are on my Instagram, you probably have seen these. And I don't mind these, but, they're not great. I don't mind them. So I had a pretty eventful weekend, this last weekend. Mrs. Smoking Irishman hurt her hand and ended up in the hospital. Well, I went out and bought this to be able to smoke while I was there at the hospital with her. I know that's exactly how much of a hold these cigarettes have on me, is I needed to smoke while I was at the hospital. So I bought this, and right before she hurt her hand, I bought 3 packs of cigarettes that would have normally lasted me, that was Saturday morning, would have normally lasted me probably till I went back to work Monday morning. I would have had to buy more cigarettes, more than likely. I was up to about, at one time, was up to about 2.5 packs a day. Sitting in the truck, just driving down the road, all you had to do was smoke cigarettes. So I started smoking a pipe, and it cut back quite a bit. I was probably down to maybe, well, not quite a bit, but, a bit. I was probably down to maybe a pack and a half a day, so I cut down a pack. So but since I bought this thing, which I know some people say that they're bad or just as bad for you as cigarettes or whatever, but you know what? Since I bought this thing, I just finished. I'm still smoking cigarettes, mainly at night, like when this thing's charged, plugged in or whatever, and occasionally and charging. When this thing's plugged in and charging, occasionally I'll smoke a cigarette. But I just finished that 3rd pack yesterday on Wednesday. So those 3 packs that would have normally lasted me a day, day and a half, or not a day, but 2 days, day and a half, 2 days, lasted me 5 days. So I'm pretty happy with that. So now I'm one of them cool vapors and a pipe smoker, hoping to get rid of the cigarettes completely. I'm doing a pretty good job as far as I'm concerned. So, well, I was working today, and It's getting close to Father's Day, and like I said in one of my videos prior before, my dad passed away in 2000. So, still feels like it was just yesterday. Getting close to Father's Day, and you know, it's a rough time of year. Basically from April to June, end of June, is a pretty rough time of year for me. Feels like it was just yesterday that Dad passed away, so that's been weighing on me. And then today, driving down the road, just driving back to the elevator to pick up another load of corn, and see a bunch of black smoke ahead of me, and I'm just thinking somebody's burning something in their yard. They're not supposed to be, burning something. And as I got closer, I realized that it wasn't just somebody burning something. It was a truck that had an accident with a car, and the truck was in the ditch, and he was on fire. So I sat there and called the police, and sat there for a little while, waiting to find out what's going on before they finally figured that they needed to back all of the trucks up and get us rerouted around. So luckily, the truck driver's okay. He had a cut on his arm. I'm sure his window broke or whatever, cut his arm. But he was okay. He was a little shook up. Apparently what happened, from all that I could understand that was happening, he was driving in his lane, being a good driver, and a car was coming at him in the other lane. Remember, we all have corn, so a lot of backcountry road driving. And another car was coming his way, and the guy crossed the center lane, about 2 car lengths ahead of him, crossed the center lane and hit him. Basically, it was like, true head-on, driver's side to driver's side, hit him, and blew out his tire. And then the car went down the side of the truck and ruptured the fuel tank and put him in the ditch, and the car was in the other ditch, and started a fire. The truck driver was okay. I'm not sure how the driver of the car was. At one point, the police and the EMTs and everybody that was there told all the trucks and all the cars that were sitting there waiting to, for their turn to go, able to go after they got the accident cleaned up. They told us all back up. They were cutting the guy out of his car, and they had determined that they were going to have to life flight the driver of the car by helicopter. So they heard us back up because they were going to land a helicopter right there on the road. So it was pretty serious for that guy. So that also got me thinking. So I'm not trying to tell my boo-hoo story. I really am not. I'm not trying to get anybody to feel bad for me. I started this channel with the intention of, yes, being part of the YTPC and the camaraderie of that, and meet some new people and everything like that. But I don't have a whole lot of, I have lots of close friends, but none of them are real close. So I don't have a way to vent or to, to get things off my chest. So the secondary of the YouTube video is just to kind of for therapy. So I'm just, having one of those, times where it's, a spell where I just feel like, I work my butt off to avoid being mediocre. I don't feel like I'm really more than good at anything. So, just got that going in my head right now. So, yep. I don't know what I wanted to say. Just basically that I'm back. I want to thank everybody. I know it's only been like a week, but I want to thank everybody for their support. The ones that knew about Mrs. Irishman breaking her hand. She broke her hand Saturday. So I want to thank everybody for their support with that. I got a couple of VRs that I'm going to do. I've got a Yabo that is waiting at home. It's been waiting at home since I think Friday or Monday, maybe Monday. But I've been busy with her, you know, getting everything ready for her and for Mrs. Irishman and everything. So I haven't opened it yet. So I'm gonna do that Yabo tonight. I got a couple of VRs that I'm gonna do tonight. So yeah, I just got one of them spells where it just feels like, you know, I don't feel like I feel like I'm only going backwards, not forwards. So yep, that's about it. Like I said, I'm not trying to tell my boohoo story. I'm just actually, you know, talking. So, and I'm gonna do the when I get home, I'm going to do the drawing for my contest. So I appreciate everybody being patient with that too. That was really cool. I know that I put a comment on the contest video, but I don't know if you saw it, but I appreciate everybody, you know, being patient with that and waiting for it. So that's about it. I mean, I got so much more that's going on in my head that I don't know. So much more going on in my head, and I just don't want to tell you. I mean, I don't want to tell somebody, but I just don't want to tell. I don't want to be coming across like I'm whining, begging. I'm not begging for anything, but I don't want to come across like I'm whining. So I'll let it go. I'm going to do a couple videos here real quick before I go home so I don't forget about them. And then go home and do that Yabo and the drawing for my contest. So thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate you guys being patient with me. And as always, wherever you go, whatever you do, may the luck of the Irish be there with you. Thanks a lot.